And people have been asking me, what happened? You've not come to give us gist. Man, it's not that I don't have gist to give you. It's just that my hands are terribly full this time around. Too many to do. Sometimes I wonder how people manage 24 hours in a day. My type, if I have my way, I'll ask God to please increase the number of hours we have in a day, because what I do every day, I wonder how other people cope with their own 24 hours. So, my apologies if you haven't heard from me. My apologies if you haven't heard the gist from me for some time now. That is why I'm here, and today we are looking at the ZINET. The ZINET people. It's going to be an interesting gist, but I'm going to be fast because 1,001 things are waiting for me right now. But I just need to do this because I know that the gists I give to an extent help to encourage people, strengthen people, give people hope, and help people to see life on a better note, to have a brighter view of life. Okay, so today, gisting with me, I'm telling you my stories on the ZINET people. Some time ago, we were attending ministers' conference, and we called ahead of time to make arrangements for our personal, our private accommodation. In that city, we had a senior pastor friend who was making arrangement for us. So he said, as soon as you enter the city, you get to this particular point, just at that junction, when you look left, you will see a particular bank. The name starts with Z, okay? See a particular bank. Then just turn to the left, the street directly behind that bank. Count the houses by the left also. The fifth building, that is where you will find me at that time, because I'm having counseling sessions with some people. So wow, good, I'm fine. So because getting him will be able to take us to a particular accommodation arrangement he got forward, because we made the arrangement ahead of time so that getting to town we'll be able to rest sufficiently before the evening program will start. So we got to that junction, as he said. Wow, we looked around. We were not sure that we saw the particular building he described as per the bank. And at that point, we needed help. We needed somebody to help us because we needed to locate the particular bank first, because we were asked to turn to the left. The street, the road directly beside the bank that takes down behind the building of the bank, the road we are supposed to take. So we looked around, we saw some people around there, saw young men with their bikes, some there buying things, some by the filling station. We looked around and we saw one young man looking responsible and well calculated. We called and said, young man, please, we are looking for Zen. Before we could say Zen, he said, oh, ZINET, ZINET. Okay, ZINET, come, let me show you. He said, you have passed it. What you need to do, just turn, drive down. When you get to that place, when you get to that place, are you seeing where here? We say yes. That signpost, you see that building by the left, just a little. You now park and look to the right. You see the building there, boldly written, ZINET. Then my husband were like, are we looking for ZINET or we are looking for? He said, anyway, since we're not familiar with that environment, somebody had told us, and the young man looked very, very sound. His English was good, and his dressing helped us to, build confidence in him. So why not? We turned and we drove down to where he told us. It was quite, wasn't that long, sharp, but it was quite a distance anyway. Because as we were driving, we were taking it easy, so we would not overspeed and pass the place. You understand? We got to that place. We didn't see what he told us. We looked around, we didn't see the building, we didn't see the description. We stayed there for a very long time. We called another man and said, we are looking for so place. And somebody directed us this place. Oh, that person did not. Some people said, I don't know what is wrong with people. You have not reached. Just, are you seeing where I'm pointing at now? We said yes. See that truck there? If you get to that truck, just move. You see a busy junction. Yes, you see vehicle coming from this side, this side, this side, this side. Just stop there immediately and look to the left. You see one beautiful building painted red. Just park and beside it, you see that is where we're like. So we're still good. We're like, we're trying to call the house. See where Anna, his line was off. Hi. We followed the man's second direction. We went down, we drove, got to that place. Truly, we saw a beautiful building painted red. But what was written there is totally different from what we were looking for. At that time, we were exhausted because it was quite a distance that we covered to be in that city. We located a place to at least sit down and rest. As we were there gisting, it was getting late. But we were almost trying to make alternative arrangements. If we couldn't get the pastor's room, we'll just, get another one after. We'll balance account. You understand? By the time we were set to move, we met a young man again. I said, please, look at the pastor we are looking for. Look at where he asked us to come to. Look at where we got to. Look at how we got to the point where from where we came to this place. The young man looked at us. It's like, hey. So that place where you people parked, that you saw Okada people, and that man that told you to drive down to so place, you were actually standing in front of that building. He said, yes, that is the place. I said, but what? He said, if you doubt it, just let's go back. No, we'll not go with you. Just go back to that place with the description in front of that filling station, just where you stood and asked for direction. That is the building you are looking for. That is the bank you are looking for. And the pastor you're asking about, where he's staying, is just the fifth building by the left, behind that bank. The road that gets to the back of the bank. That is where he's staying, because we know that he holds programs there and he conducts counseling, deliverance at CCC time. Then my husband, we were like, We didn't know what to do. We thanked the young man. I wanted to go. The young man said, the problem is this. Actually, where that guy directed you to, that place is a salon, a big salon, and they call it ZINET hair clinic. ZINET. while we were looking for ZINET. So the young man actually thought we were looking for ZINET while we were looking for ZINET. It was painful. So by the time we turned, I was already speeding back to where we got the wrong direction from. We got to that point and saw that big hair center called ZINET Hair Clinic. It wasn't funny. Since that day, we decided to be describing some people as ZINET people. These are the people that look like they know it. These are the people that look like they have answers to your problems. But most times they don't. Some of them, in all sincerity, they want to help. They sincerely want to help. They want to bring solution to your problem. But the solution they are giving you, in all sincerity, is not the solution you need. It's not what you need. Sometimes because of your questions or because of the way you present your needs, they misunderstand exactly what you are telling them. And from their own level of understanding, they forward the solution available to them. In all sincerity, most times, but they are always there. And sometimes when we follow them, we notice that we have wasted time, we've wasted energy, we've wasted money, we have wasted resources, we have endangered our lives, we have taken lots and lots of risks. It happens. Some time ago, 2 years ago, I went to the bank. I made a transfer, you know, using the ATM card, and I was debited, but the transfer was not successful. No, the withdrawal was not successful, but I was debited. It was a reasonable amount of money. So I went to the bank, then made complaint to the customer care. The young man, as I was with one young man that dressed very well, walked up and said, "Oh ma, okay." He said, "What?" I said, "Okay, just pick that form there, and fill. Just pick that form there." I said, "Where?" He said, "Don't worry, let me get for you." He went to the counter, brought a form, gave me, and said, "Just fill, so that we'll see what to do about it." A young man, fully dressed, neatly dressed, corporately dressed, smelling nice, looking good, with his wonderful tie, speaking clean English. He told me to fill the form. He gave me the form. I filled the form. And it was quite. There was a long queue at the banking hall that day. Just that I had to, lead by example. Allocated space. I was there. All of a sudden, after some time, the young man passed and said, "Ah, Ma, you're still here? No, 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 come. Your own is urgent." I gave him the form. He wanted to come and say, "Oh, no, this is not the one I asked you to fill." I said, "You gave me this form." He said, I said, "You gave me this form." And as I was filling it, I was not understanding exactly what I was seeing there. Say, "No, Kai, Kai, see how you just wasted time. No, this one is for requests. This one is for requests and not for error, dispense error, something like that." I said, I was wondering because I didn't see the time, I didn't see the date, I didn't see amount, I didn't see all those. You say, "Oh, the time wasted, resources wasted." Why? Because I met the ZINET. They are ready to offer you help. They are ready to strengthen you. They are ready to give you sincere support, assistance. But in the assistance they want to give you lies their own ignorance of what your problem is or the exact solution you need to your problem. We have them. And sometimes when we look at them, we believe everything they are telling us. We believe everything they are telling us. Sometimes because they are older, because they are bigger, because they are more educated, because they are more privileged or more exposed, whatever they tell us, we believe. I could remember when I was pregnant for my twin at the ninth month, because I actually carried the twins for about 40 weeks. Then my daughter came back from school. She was about 6 then. My daughter came back from school, and I noticed things on her face like pimples. I was like, what is this now? I said, no, 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 I won't take chances at all. I took her to pharmacy shop. I got to that place. I didn't want to buy drugs. It was in the evening anyway, so I didn't bother buying drugs. I went straight to the pharmacist. I said, pharmacist, okay, see my daughter's face. So I don't know what this one is. I'm sure this one is not that she's having pimples. What could this be? Looked at her and said, wow, 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 this allergy. A very big pharmacy, let me not mention name for security reasons. The ZINET people, that's my gist today. The ZINET people, they are all around us. They are there. Some of them are looking at me. They have solution for every problem. And some of them, they are sincere by the reason of their professions, sincere by the reason of their religious status, sincere because they like you, they want to help you, because they are nice people. But in the help they are granting you, they are offering you, is the error that can as well cause more damages. He looked at my daughter, examined her, did like this, all the stuff. I said, she's allergic to something. This is allergy. I said, are you serious? I've never noticed my daughter to be allergic to anything in particular. I said, oh, no, no, no. I'm the one telling her. I said, yes, you're the one telling me. So this is allergy. Immediately, he wrote drugs. Prescribed. I said, just go and collect. I wanted to go, but I said, no, because the drugs he wrote were many, 1 2 3, and I say allergy, this is my daughter now. I said, okay, I wanted to go, but I went straight to the counter. Say, see you, they gave me the drugs, quite expensive. I paid, collected the drugs. I went home. As I was about entering my compound, my neighbor said, I said, this one queen, this one queen is walking like this, what's the problem? I said, my dear, I noticed that she's having rashes or small pimples on her face. So I took her to the pharmacy shop. The pharmacist looked at her and gave me these drugs. He said that she's having allergy. The man looked at my daughter's face. Say, yeah, this is not allergy. This is not allergy. This chicken pox. I said, this is chicken pox. I said, no, now, but a pharmacist. I went to one of the biggest pharmacy shops in this town, and I went straight to the pharmacist, the experienced pharmacist, and he examined my daughter and told me that this is allergy, and you're telling me chicken pox. Well, which kind of thing is chicken pox? Say, I am telling you, it's not allergy anything. You see all these drugs, this thing they gave you, just babash. If you think I'm lying, take your daughter to emergency, to teaching hospital, go to emergency, go to children's ward, and meet any doctor. The doctor will tell you what I just said. I say, you mean I just? I say, just run now, because you're endangering the life of your born baby or babies. I laughed. So I took my daughter straight. I went to the teaching hospital in that town. Everybody was busy. If you get my book, oh God, why no baby yet? I narrated this thing there. I narrated this one there. The ZINET people. I got to that place. Everybody was busy. I just located one junction at that place, waiting for any doctor to come out. Doctor came out. I said, doctor, there is problem. I bought card, I bought everything, but there was nobody available. So immediately I saw the doctor, I wrote him, I said, there's problem. Looking at my big stomach and everything, I said, madam, what is it? I said, see my daughter. Ah, that my daughter. Examine. I said, but have you, I said, I bought card, I bought everything, but all the nurses are running around trying to save the lives of the children there. It wasn't a beautiful sight. Ah. So man said, and you're just thinking, no, 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 no. You're almost due. I say, yes. This your child is having chicken pox. So I said, I went to this big pharmacy. They said that is there. He said, I am telling you that this child is having chicken pox. So look for a way and move her away from you so that the babies in the womb will not be affected. So here, but what will happen to those drugs I bought, expensive ones? I wish. Is there no way this chicken pox can change to allergy so that the drugs I bought will be useful? The ZINET people, they can convince you to take the wrong decision, to do the wrong thing, because they believe that the wrong thing is actually the right thing. Some of them, the sincerity of their hearts. Some of them, because they just want to endanger your life, endanger your career, endanger your faith, endanger something that is of importance to you. The zealot people, we have them all over. We have them all over. They are always around us. Some of them, they believe they know too much. And some of them, they thought, not just that they believe, they know that they know something, but what they know is not always in the direction of the need around. But they will be bold, they will be courageous, they will be so confident in what they want to offer you as help. But most times, the direction, the help, the assistance they give will always create more troubles. I call them the ZINET people. They are all around us. I don't know if you have met any of them. Those of you that copy assignments from your colleagues, have you ever encountered a good colleague of yours or your classmate who will happily give you his or her assignments to copy? Sincerely, just to help you, maybe you're the busy type, or it's assumed that you don't understand it every time the lecturer or teacher will be teaching you, so let me just help you so that you don't carry any course over or you don't fail anything. So that your good Samaritan coursemate or classmate will offer you the assignment to copy. But after you discover that that person that you copied from scored 2/30, the ZINET people. Some of them are not really bad. They just want to help, but their help most times is not the help needed. So things I would like you to have in mind here are: number one, some are sincere helpers, but then they don't have the help you need. Some sincerely, they like helping, but the help you need is not in their hands. They cannot offer you help. The pharmacist sincerely wanted to help my daughter, but the help he had was the wrong one. If I had followed the instruction, if I had followed what he told me, maybe I would have lost my daughter or lost the twins in the womb at that time. We call them the ZINET people. When you tell them Zenith, they will turn it to Zenith, and they will redirect you from the right direction, and the direction they will give you will take you to the wrong destination. We have them. They are not our enemies, although some might be, but some of them are just sincere helpers who don't have the help you need at the time of need. Some of them too are not as useful as they look. They look useful, they look coordinated, they look intelligent, they look, smart, they look exposed, they look spiritual, but they are not as much as they look. Just like the young man that gave me a form to fill. I should have enough confidence in him because he was an experienced person. He was working in that bank. He was working in the customer care session. So I should expect that any form he gave me to fill was the correct form. Yes, it was the correct form, but not for the particular area I needed help. We have them all around us, and some of them have followed them and entered lots and lots of troubles, caused so much damages. The ZINET people. Some of them, they do what they do because they feel that they are doing you good. I'll give you another point. Every information you get is not always the correct information. The information you get all the time, please don't take that information as a correct one. Because if the ZINET people give you information, you'll be taking a very big risk if you take the information as the correct one. Because there is another place called ZINET while you are actually looking for Zenith. Maybe the way you presented your needs brought the confusion, or maybe the way the person you presented your problem to understood it caused the problem. However, just know that you should not believe every information the ZINET people give you. One more thing, you can save time if you get the right direction early. It is better for you to get the right information, get the right direction concerning anything you're doing at time. Because if you don't get the right direction, if you don't get the right information, the ZINET people are always out there. The ZINET spelled ZINET, not the bank. Oh, don't come and tell me I'm talking about a bank. No, I call those people the ZINET. Those that will hear you say Z and they will think Z. Those that will look at where you're standing in front of where you're looking for and direct you to a place where you're not looking for, where you don't even need. Because what they heard is different from what is said to them. All right, then, so you should try as much as possible to get information, the right information you need for anything you're embarking on, so that you don't expose yourself to wrong direction and to an extent avoidable danger. All right, I give you this. Please don't build so much trust in the direction you get from people until you get to your desired destination. Any information you're getting from people, I'd like you to try as much as you can not to, please, not to believe the information first, because you might discover at the end that information has taken you off the route, the way to your own destination. So try and see every information you get in your bid to get to your destination. So if you get any information, please don't believe it totally. Give room for adjustment, give room for weighing of facts, adjustments of data. Okay? Because your target is to get to your desired destination. Finally, I want to say this. There are so many people that in their quest to get to God, in their quest to make heaven, they have met ZINET people on their way. These ZINET people, they told them that this is the way. Said this is the way. Some even said, we are the way. But look at this. If only people will realize early that Jesus is the way, that Jesus is the truth, that Jesus is the life, and make peace with Jesus early, they won't need to be tossed up and down, trying to get direction about where they are going to, why they are already there. God has come in form of man so he could reach man and bring man to himself. It is that simple. But man is struggling, looking for ways to get to God. Why God had already come down to get man to himself. The ZINET people, those that give you sincere but wrong information, direction to where you're going to, they are there. But I would prefer that I ask Jesus, who is the way to take me to eternal life. So today I present Jesus to you. Do not allow the ZINET people to confuse you or to give you wrong direction. Don't mind their looks. Don't mind their portfolio. Don't mind their profession. Don't mind their appearance. Don't even mind their English. All that matters is that if the way is not Jesus, it is not the way. And if you don't take time, you follow the right direction and miss both the place you're looking for as well as getting into danger. So this moment, I will encourage you to make peace with Jesus because He is the way, He is the truth, He is the life. God bless you. My name is Preciou, I'm your friend. And from time to time, I come to give you gist. And I do this because I know that from my gist, you learn one or two things that will help you to become a better you. God bless you. God bless you. I love you. Don't forget, the senior people are everywhere, but we don't really need them. Are they bad people? No. They are good people that don't have the good help we need at the right time. They just want to help, but their help isn't giving us what we need. The Lord bless you. Till next time, I'll come with another gist. My hands are full. If you don't see me often, just know that I'm busy, but I'll keep coming from time to time because I want to keep bringing blessings to your life. Because whatever your life turns out is important to me. God bless you.